Hello friends and gamers, and welcome back to the Fortress. It is July 1939 and the American and the KMT turn. I'm going to attempt to keep this brief, but I want to touch on a few little errata from the British turn. Let's go west to east. This sub here, I had it down in C-Zone 48. It turns out it was actually in C-Zone 32, so I had a mistake there and I budged it upwards. A free French destroyer, well, a French destroyer became free French, and so I moved it from this position and it will go to C-Zone 83. The Free French transport I had moved up here, but Free France is at war with Vichy, so that would mean that they could basically just kill me on the next turn. So instead of doing that, I moved them to this position in C-Zone 83. The Free French capital is in Mauritania, that way they receive Lend-Lease here, as opposed to Morocco where they wouldn't be able to receive Lend-Lease. Next up is Iran. Now, I had collected an extra $2 for wartime bonus, but one of my beloved observers mentioned that if Iran is neutral or possessed by Great Britain, I get +2. Well, this is Iran, the whole of it, not just southern Iran. I think I was confused that the German reference sheet speaks about southern Iran, and I know historically there was some military agreement at some point where Britain and USSR both kind of invaded Iran, and so Britain took over the southern half and USSR the northern half, if I remember my history correctly. So I thought that's what the rule implies, right? That to go along a historical pathway. But I could, well, regardless of what I think, the rule says Iran. So even though Iran is no longer neutral, it means it's these previous territories formerly known as Iran. Lastly, I had to refund the purchase of militia to USA. They had a decent amount of militia across the islands. If I remember correctly, they had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 militia. Now they may have had a little less or more. Memory doesn't help me out right now, but I went over all my videos and made sure I refunded the exact amount. I believe it was maybe it was $16, I think, something along those lines. And I believe that covers all the errata that we need to fix. Perhaps one last one would be this strategic bomber came over here. It's technically should be 2 separate combats for simplicity, because the strategic bomber does not get attacked unless it's by anti-aircraft or fighters. So if I came here first with that thing, then the German unit that was present in Iraq would not be able to hit me back. So, and it would be also for 1 combat round only. So it's best to do them in 2 separate rounds. Now, I want to quickly point out over here that we have the Queen's Own Rifles, the Canadians here, as opposed to in Western Egypt, just for Panzer King's channel. And I think that kind of covers it, all the things that need to be changed. So let's take a look at the economic table. Alright, so we have 4 techs to do as America, and we have a bunch of money. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 55, 57. I don't know, I had to pause there. I had to quickly think about something. 55 there. We have $55, $57, and we're purchasing a Lend-Lease for France, Free France, a Lend-Lease for the Netherlands, a Lend-Lease to China, and a Lend-Lease to the UK. So, if I remember all my Lend-Leasing stuff, you know how these rules are so complex and convoluted at times. It's never something simple, and it seems like we're always questioning things and refreshing our memories. So, if memory serves, I could Lend-Lease this to England without having it interdicted, because Germany is not at war with America. I believe that is the case, if memory serves from the other things that we've done. I'm also doing 4 techs, so improved construction over here, wartime economy, long-range aircraft, and advanced artillery. Alright, so let's roll for that, and let's go first, advanced artillery. I need a 7 and up to succeed, and I missed that one. Long-range aircraft, missed. Wartime economy, missed. It looks like it's going to be one of those turns where I get no tech. Hey, improved shipyards. Oh, just as I spoke, right? Improved construction is what that one is. I had stage 2 on it. Now it's at stage 3. We got something out of it, right? That's always nice. Okay, so that means we're going to be banking this money, and this money is going out. So the KMT, they're just simply producing 2 militia, and that is it and all for them. So America is doing no combat moves, so I'm going to go straight to place unit phase for them. Starting with Free France. So Free France simply gets in Mauritania 1 infantry. Next we have the Netherlands, who are getting 1 infantry. Then the British. Now, the British, feel free to comment on this, people, if you see a mistake or see something I'm not doing correctly. But my intent is to send this Lend-Lease British fighter from there into this position here in British Midlands. I think I can do that without it being interdicted, and if not, let me know. But Germany is not at war with America currently, and so therefore I believe it is allowed. Likewise, on the other coast, we have this Lend-Lease is arriving in China. But it doesn't arrive there until the very end of the turn, so therefore I do have some... I'm going to make 1 simple combat move. Now it's pretty crowded on this, as you see. But I'm still at war with the CCP, and they have given us permission to take back this island. Who knows how long we'll hold it. So we're going to combat move across this crossing. It's pretty crowded here. Again, I like to have the units on the board. Some places it gets really inconvenient, but I do like to have it if I can stuff them on there. So this that fellow is just simply coming across the crossing and combat moving into Hainan. And that is it for our combat moves. We are placing 2 militia on the board, boom, and that is it. No more moves are being made by us. There is the risk, of course, that the CCP is going to do some aggressive actions, but we hope that the strange bedfellows truce that we have will last a little bit longer. So we have $3 collected as the KMT, and the Americans are going to be collecting. They're going to be collecting their amount there as well too. So $3, that brings us their treasury to 3. I'm going to bump them up on the chart and bump down the CCP down to 15 is where I have them, even though I may need to correct that. I haven't actually double checked. So the Americans collect $18 of income. 1, 2, 3, leaving them a total of 30, 40, 45, 49 bucks. And that is it for the American and the KMT turn. Thank you all for watching, and check out the next channel on Panzer King, my beloved friend and opponent, at 8.1, the next German turn, and I am eagerly anticipating to see what he does. Thanks. Bye.